Look around the room you are in right now. Everything feels familiar, normal, and unremarkable. You use these things every day without thinking twice. But the strange truth is that some of the most ordinary objects in your house are actually very weird once you know where they came from. Take mirrors, for example. A mirror feels like one of the most basic household items, yet it does something no other object can do. It shows you yourself, but flipped, reversed, and slightly altered. What you see is not how others see you, but a version your brain has learned to accept as normal. Ancient civilizations believed mirrors held spiritual power because they revealed something that felt like another world. Even today, staring at your reflection for too long can feel unsettling because your brain is not designed to constantly observe itself. Now think about chairs. You probably spend hours sitting every day, yet sitting on furniture is actually unnatural for the human body. For most of human history, people squatted, stood, or sat on the ground. Chairs are a relatively recent invention, and your body still has not fully adapted to them. That is why sitting for long periods often causes discomfort. Something that feels normal is quietly working against how your body evolved. Consider your refrigerator. It hums quietly in the background, preserving food without you ever thinking about it. But the idea of storing food safely for days or weeks is incredibly new in human history. Before refrigeration, people relied on salt, smoke, or fermentation to keep food from spoiling. The refrigerator changed how often we shop, how we cook, and even how our homes are designed. That quiet box in your kitchen reshaped daily life more than most inventions. Now let's talk about light switches. You flip a switch and instantly control darkness. This feels completely ordinary, yet your brain still treats artificial light differently from sunlight. That is why bright lights at night can confuse your sense of time and affect your sleep. The switch gives you power over day and night, something humans never had until very recently. Your body is still trying to catch up. Think about doors. You open and close them dozens of times a day, but doors are more than just barriers. They separate spaces, create privacy, and signal safety. Your brain associates closed doors with security and open doors with awareness. This is why sleeping with a door open or closed can change how safe a room feels, even if nothing else changes. Then there's your bed. It feels like a place of rest, but it is also where your brain becomes most vulnerable. Sleep is a strange state where your body shuts down movement while your mind creates entire worlds. The bed is not just furniture, it's a launch point for dreams, memory processing, and emotional regulation. Something that looks simple is actually one of the most important tools your brain uses. Even clocks are stranger than they seem. Time itself is invisible, yet you rely on clocks to organize your entire life. The way we divide time into hours and minutes is a human invention, not a natural rule. Your house is full of objects that quietly train your brain to obey systems humans created, not nature. What makes all of this fascinating is that none of these objects feels strange anymore. Your brain adapts quickly. Once something becomes familiar, it feeds into the background. That familiarity makes you forget how unusual these things really are. The most normal objects are often the strangest because you never stop to question them. They shape how you move, think, sleep, eat, and live without asking for your attention. And once you notice that, your house feels a little different. Not creepy, just curious. That is the quirky side of everyday objects. Welcome to the quirky side.